Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another great episode of the Fan Club. Super excited to be here, guys. Lately, we have been doing a little series about NFL team previews, and today we're going to be talking about the New Orleans Saints. Oh, when the Saints come marching in, come marching in. Okay, let's get right to it, folks. We're going to talk about the man, the myth, the legend, Drew Brees for a second. We'll start with him. Last episode, we talked about the Packers, and I kind of waited for Rodgers. I'm going to just get right into Drew Brees, okay? This man is getting old, though. He's like 36, 37, guys. He's getting there, and this team is built a lot differently than it's been in the past. The last 5 years, they've been just throw the ball. This team is kind of built a little bit different. So I want to start with Drew Brees, kind of show you what they did to help him, and he's getting older and what they need to do, okay? First of all, they needed to get together a good line. They got a pretty good lineman, the draft, Ryan Ramczyk, and let's just go through their line. They got Andrus Peat, Josh Labias, Larry Warford, Zach Street, and their tight end, Coby Fleener, and Josh Hill is his backup. Then we'll get right into the running backs, okay? I want to talk about the running backs before the receivers because what they did was they did trade Cooks to the Patriots, who was their best receiver. But in doing that, they helped out with draft picks, which they went very line and defensive heavy this year. So what they did was they gave Mark Ingram a partner in crime, Adrian Peterson. They went out and signed him. Now, if he stays healthy, this could be the best duo in the league for 1 year. Honestly, this team could be awesome. I think that Mark Ingram is a good back, but Adrian Peterson complements him on things that he just can't do, like goal line, running through people, but Ingram's good pretty much everything. Catch the ball. He's very nice. I like it. So Brees doesn't have to throw as much because his receivers aren't the best, folks. Now, Michael Thomas, he did do very good last year in his rookie year. Now he's the number one. He's positioned from like the 3 to the 2 to the 1 in 12 months, folks. So let's see what he can do. Then behind him, we got Ted Ginn Jr. and Willie Snead and Brandon Coleman. That kind of makes up your 4 receiver set right there. And then competing, we got Jake Lampman and Tommy Lee Lewis. So this wide receiver core is pretty dry, but Drew Brees can make stars out of anybody and everybody. I mean, we all didn't know who Willie Snead was a few years ago until he joined the Saints, and Drew Brees just kept throwing him the ball. I think Michael Thomas is going to be good. Ted Ginn is there for speed. He can burn, and he's a veteran. Willie Snead is a great slot, and then Brandon Coleman can kind of hopefully compete and push the next guys, maybe take a job or force these other guys to step it up another notch. So, offense looks pretty good. The line looks better. The wide receiving core got a little worse, but the running back game got way better with just adding Adrian Peterson. So, I think that will actually help. Then we get into the defense. And the defense isn't bad. I'm just looking at it, and I actually kind of like this defense. You got Alex Okafor, Tyler Davison, Sheldon Rankins, Cameron Jordan. I always mess up those names because there's 2 of them, Jordan Cameron and Cameron Jordan. He's a beast, though. Stephon Anthony, Craig Robinson, Alex Azanlone, Ken Crawley, Kenny Vaccaro, Von Bell, and P.J. Williams. And also their other cornerback is Marshawn Lattimore. So and he's a rookie too. They went crazy this year. They really tried to build this team, and we'll see kind of if this defense is good or not. But it looks like they added some playmakers on this team. I actually kind of respect and appreciate this defense. It's not great. Don't get me wrong. They're gonna give up some touchdowns this year. But with a quarterback and a run game like that, you just gotta compete. You can't let people have 30 points a game, over 28 to 30 points a game like you've been giving up the last few years, New Orleans. I honestly think that this defense is better than what it's been the last few years. And I mean, it's kind of hard not to because they've been so bad. But it looks like they made the right corrections to get this team better. Special teams, we got Morstead, punter. Will Lutz is the punt kicker. Long snapper, Justin Drescher. Okay. Ted Ginn Jr. is going to be doing a little bit of everything for kickoff returns again. So, yeah, I think that this team is pretty good. Let's just go down to reserves. Who is on reserves? Okay. Right now they got Nick Fairley, Martin Wallace, and Devario Lawrence on IR right now. And the one that actually hurts them is Fairley. He's a beast. If you could get him back into that D-line, they're even going to be better. So hopefully he comes back. We will let you guys know in the comments on what's going on with him, or you guys let us know if you know something about Fairley, if he's coming back right now. As of right now, August 15th, he is on the IR. So check him out, guys. I think they could be good. Now let's talk about the record. I think that they could win the division this year. I know that the division's always tough with the Panthers and the Buccaneers. But you know what, guys? I say they're winning it. They're winning it with 11-5 record. I know I just predicted that the Packers would be this record, but I think that the Saints will be about 11-5 too if they get their defense up, which I think they could. A worst case scenario is they could be 8-8. So they had to put some stuff together because this team could be a 10-win, 11-win team. They could also be a 7 or 8-win team. So it's all about the defense, kind of like when I was talking about the Packers last episode. They're kind of similar. We have a lot of good players on offense, specifically in this position, it's running backs, and they have a few good receivers. But the defense is a little questionable, but I think they made the right the draft pieces. They got some of the right guys. And what do you guys think? Do you guys think that I'm crazy? You guys think I'm taking the Saints too high? Do you guys think I'm taking them too low? Think they're going to win the Super Bowl? You think they're not even going to be in the playoffs? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. Thanks again for tuning in to the Fan Club. It's been another episode. It's your boy D-Braz. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do it all. We love you guys. Have a good night.